Okay, Saturday, the 14th of May, a little bit before 7 o'clock. Ready to get back on the trail. However, I would need to secure a ride from the motel first, which means Bubba. So I'll be waiting for Bubba to bring his wife to work and score the ride at that time. I'm hungry. I want breakfast, but there's nothing close to here for breakfast. Yeah, I doubt the Circle K has anything of note for breakfast down there. So, I'll see what I can do. Yeah. I don't even know if there's anything in town where you can stop and get breakfast. Would be nice though. I haven't had like a real breakfast in, I don't know, it's been forever. Honestly. It's been a long time. Several weeks. But I'll take a look around and see what we can do. All right, just got a ride from Bubba and back up at the Brushy Mountain Outpost. I will say this, Bubba's car's kind of dirty and all that, and he might come across as a little bit of a rough dude, but nice guy. He took care of me yesterday. I was going to give him $10 for a ride down to the post office and back. He did it for free. And just now when he dropped me off, he said, you know, if I'm out here, if I get in a jam or if I get injured or something like that, to give him a call at any time and he'll come get me. So I appreciate that. That's pretty cool of him. Although we were joking about it, he got a phone call at one time from somebody who wanted him to come bail out his buddy out of jail down in Damascus. So yeah, he won't bail you out of jail, but yeah, if you're up here, Brushy Mountain Outpost, if you're coming off the trail or something or need to get back up here, give Bubba a shout. The numbers inside that board are inside the Brushy Mountain Outpost, also on Far Out. So yeah, it's definitely a good dude, and he'll take care of you. Well, overcast. A little bit of raindrops here and there. I think we're supposed to get rain today. I don't remember. But, oh, what the hell, man. Let's get walking. Sorry for the trekking pole cam view. See if we can get a trucker to honk his horn. No luck with that guy. All right, here comes another one. We'll just give it one more shot, see what we can do. Come on, dude, do it. Yeah! See if we can get this guy. No. All right. That dude was awesome, man. He passed the vibe check. So that was such a big deal when I was a kid, getting truckers to honk their horns. That was like when the movies like Convoy came out and you had CB radios and all that stuff. Like I said, it was a big deal. So you know, you're cruising with your family down a highway and there's a trucker next to you, have them honk the horn. Yeah, it was a big deal when you're a little kid. It still is now. That was pretty awesome, man. That guy made my day. I mean, seriously, I asked the question in my last video. You know, do the Department of Transportation workers, once they put the sign up, go into the back of their truck and get a shotgun and just put a blast into it? Oh, please, somebody let me know. That just kind of tells you something, doesn't it? I mean, it's just a trash can. Probably the same folks that shoot the road signs. Hey, we're done with our road walk and we're actually back on the trail here, which feels good. It's sloppy though. Haven't looked at Gut Hook yet to get an idea of where I'm going today, but I think if I get in anywhere between 10 and 15, that should be sufficient. You know, it's a late start, typical, you know, coming out of cobweb. Typical coming out of a town. Where the fuck am I going? So I'll give what I can today. No rush. Might be getting some rain off and on as well. But maybe I'll take a look at Gut Hook and come up with some sort of an idea of where I'm going. All right. So been a lot of this today. You know, just little ups and downs. It seems like mostly ups. Got some good climbs in so far. Probably close to 1,000 feet of elevation, if not a little bit over. But it's just, you know, kind of ridge walking, cruising through the green tunnel. So two things I'm a little excited about. One is I've got that Trail Magic pulled pork with coconut rice and pineapple salsa. Yeah, I haven't had that. That was my first night on trail, maybe. I think that was the dinner of my first night on trail. Way back when in Georgia. Yeah, that might have been it. And oh, is it good? It's so good. You know, when I opened up my resupply box and I saw that in there, I just immediately got happy. And for you guys out there, I know like Todd and Elise over there in our element, who turned me on to these guys. If you've tried their meals, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They are fantastic. So, Trail Magic VA on Instagram. Check them out. So I've got that going. And the other day, when I was talking with Rosebud and Keystone, Rosebud said that they do a lot of cold soaking. Well, in this resupply box, I had a Talente jar sent. I had put it in there before I left, you know, Colorado, when I was making up my resupply boxes. And so I asked Rosebud, you know, what all are you cold soaking? I know you can do couscous, which I've got. But what else can you do? And they do oatmeal, so they put their oatmeal in there the night before, kind of do like an overnight oats kind of thingy. Mrs. Outdoors does that. and then drinks them the next day. But she also said ramen noodles, that you can cold soak ramen. So I've got some chicken ramen noodles in there, and put the spice packet in as well. So I'm letting that cold soak. I did that before I left the hotel. And I also have a packet of like Fiesta chicken or something like that that I will dump in also. And we'll see how that turns out. Good, I hope. Because if that's something I can do, if I can find either cobwebs. That's a shitty thing about being the first person on the trail in the morning. If I can find either an Asian foods grocer, or maybe even, like Walmart or Food Lion or somebody might have some of the rice noodles. Just think about all the Thai cold noodle dishes I can do. I do have some tahini with lime, so that I can add the little lime flavor in addition to other spices. And I can use salmon, chicken, anything with that, with the cold noodles. Mix that in. Crush up some peanuts, so I can just do a little Thai dish there for lunch, a little cold noodle dish. And that would be nice. Yeah, that'll be a nice change of pace over the, something on a tortilla. Getting a little tired of tortillas. No offense to all you people who eat a lot of tortillas. So that's what I'm kind of looking forward to today. So hopefully lunch will be good. And like I said, it'll be a nice change of pace that I could maybe keep going in the future. It's hard not to get burned out on foods. The tuna packets, the chicken packets. That's why I was really happy to get to a Walmart and I can get their pulled pork pouches. Pulled pork pouches. Because it's a change of pace. It's something different. And that kind of keeps you going. Because you get burned out on the food, you're not going to want to eat. And when you don't eat, you're going to lose energy. And doing what we're doing here, your body could probably fall apart pretty easily without the proper nutrition. All right. That's enough rambling on that. I got a little bit of a view, but too bad the trees run away. Can't show it to you. All right, got a little climb coming up, and hopefully there's a view at the top. So stop for lunch, do my cold soak ramen noodles, and yeah, surprisingly, they're pretty good. I added in a packet of chicken, and it's got fajita seasoning. It would have been better if it was just plain. I think the fajita seasoning kind of screwed everything up, but the noodles themselves, without anything, pretty good. So this now makes me want to try other types of noodles. Like I said, the Thai rice noodles, those glass noodles. Maybe try something like that. See if I can do like a cold noodle salad, like they do. Maybe give that a shot. But especially on a day when it's hot out and you've been hiking all day. I think something cold like this is probably a little bit more refreshing than a tuna packet or something like that. So yeah, this is a win. Yep, That just happened. Took a little break, got some water. Not a bad little shelter. Yeah, nice little stream right down there. Plenty of wood, fire ring. And it looks like it's a nice privy. Not bad. A couple spots for tents around here as well. Yeah. And there's nobody around. Hold on a second. That's better. Do want to drop my trekking poles. Boingy, 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 boingy. Boingy, 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 boingy. Well, that was unique. Hell yeah, we're gonna check out Dismal Falls. I'll grab the Osmo Pocket back again. Sun's out, beautiful blue skies. Things are drying off, except for me. Decided to take a walk over here in the stream and was going to find a nice place to sit down, but the rocks are a little slick there. My feet gave out and landed flat on my ass. But you know what? It feels great. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but it feels great to get in there and just kind of soak for a little bit. There was another guy here. He took off. I don't know. Maybe he couldn't stand the sight of me shirtless. This would be like such a cool place just to like come and hang out, you know. I mean, you can lay your towels out, you can sunbathe, you can get in the water, splash around. You can go down below here where it's even deeper and kind of swim around as well. Yeah, especially as a kid, this place would be choice, man. I would like spend my summers here if I was a kid. I think I'm going to take one last dip again and then get all packed up, ready to go. You know, people always talk about, you know, going into town and getting what they call vortexed, getting sucked in and spending too much time there and not leaving. This could do it for me. I tell you what, if this was like July, yeah, I'd zero here. I'd zero here in a heartbeat. There's campsites right up the trail here that I passed on the way in. And, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I would spend a day here, absolutely. So if you're anywhere close to this, the Dismal Falls, you want to do a quick little overnight backpacking or even a weekend, highly recommend. Check it out. We're about a mile out from where I'm going to stop for lunch. It's at a creek, Dismal Creek. What time is it? It's at 12:13. So maybe about 12:45. Hopefully there'll be a place to sit there, but I figured that would be a good spot to have lunch and, refill water, all that stuff, all in one shot. Back in Dismal Falls, I got out my little cold soak jar and I put couscous in there. I think it's like a Mediterranean spice pack that came with it. We'll see how that turns out. It's the larger pearl couscous. I tell you, if this cold soaking turns out to be a winner, and not a lot of people swear by it. In fact, they go stoveless, and that's all they do is cold soak. It might be okay in the summertime for me. Having all 3 cold meals. Definitely not in the wintertime or when it's cold out. But even still, I don't think I could go totally stoveless even in the summer, because there's some times when you're just like, you've been rained on all day, you're soaked to the bone, you're tired, and you want hot food. You want a hot meal. However, I can see cold soaking taking the place of, pick something on a tortilla for lunch. I can't see that happening. Got to, when I get into town, jump on the interwebs, find all that good stuff you can cold soak, besides oatmeal, ramen, and couscous. I would be interested to see what other people have done. I'm sure you could do it in minute rice. I don't think you can do it with regular rice. Well, then once again, I'll look it up. And if you have any suggestions, go ahead and put it down below. Put your suggestions. It's one of the hard things on trail is to stay interested in food, because you get burned out on certain things. So the more variety, the happier I'll be. In a nice section of forest right now. Let me show you. Nice trail. A little bit of roots. It's green, it's quiet. You just have birds and me talking. You think they need to come fix this sign? Six plus 2, 12. Whatever. All right, finished up with lunch next to the Dismal Creek. Got some water. Ready to get booking again. The Mediterranean couscous with sun-dried tomato and basil tuna. Big hit. Definitely good. So I'm more and more sold on the cold soaking thing, especially for lunch. I definitely will hit the Food Lion, which will be like across where I'm going to be staying in town. Grabbing stuff there for cold soaking. No doubt. No doubt. Well, this is supposed to have a good view of the valley. I don't know, maybe when the trees don't have any foliage on it. So here's the plan. First option is I've got a tent site I was originally going to stop at. That's 2.1 miles ahead. It's 3:39, so I could be there by 4:30. Or we press on to a little bit over 4 miles and go stay at the Woods Hole Hostel, which is a very unique one on the trail. So it'd be kind of sad to pass that up. And it's only like $22 a night, I think, to stay in the bunkhouse. So we've had dark clouds looming overhead like all afternoon. If things go to shit, maybe I'll take my first option. But I like to press on and do the Woods Hole Hostel. We'll see. I feel good. Feet feel good. I don't know how many miles I got in. 15, 16, I don't know. And here comes the rain. Well, no sooner did I make that comment about, the rain being here, the skies opened up and just poured. So that immediately put option one off the table. So we're heading down to this hostel. I'll tell you, the last 2.5 miles, that was probably the fastest 2.5 miles I've ever hiked. Because really the only way to stay warm was to move. And had a few climbs in there. And I just put my head down, stared at the ground, and next thing you know, I powered through them. But as I was hiking, I started thinking about food, and I was like, oh my God, I'm really hungry. Well, then it dawned on me, yeah, you're burning up a shit ton of calories doing what you're doing. So I had to stop and shovel some stuff in my face. Under 2 miles to the hostel. And so we should be there less than an hour. Looking forward to it. I think they've got loaner clothes too and laundry. So, the last laundry I did was in the sink there in Bland. So I'd like to actually get real laundry done. Be nice. All right. Time to pay attention to hiking so we can get to this hostel. And that's where we're going. Woods Hole Hostel. Half a mile. So, hey, I'm at the Woods Hole Hostel. It's about a half a mile off trail. Bunkhouse, $22 a night. Had dinner. We'll get breakfast too. Dinner was pretty good. Place is pretty freaking nice. So tomorrow I'll show you guys around. Take videos and show you guys around here and let you check it out. Yeah, pretty nice setup. They've got rooms in the main house, the bunkhouse here, which is 2-story. And then over there, they've got, they're kind of like yurts. I think they call them safari huts or something like that. They've got a few of those to rent. And I think they have tenting space here also. Don't know for sure. But dinner was good. Can't complain about that. They have a resupply closet here that's actually not too bad. Everything is done on the honor system like some other hostels do. So you just write a total of what you get or what you take or what have you, and then settle up, when you get ready to leave. I've already grabbed a couple of sodas. Yay. yeah, so far so good. I mean, people here are really nice and everything. It's also listed as a bed and breakfast. I think the rooms in the main house there are must be pretty nice. But yeah, I can see easily getting sucked into this place for like a day or so. And I got here just at the right time as I came rolling up. They were just getting ready to serve dinner, and perfect timing. And it's all you could eat. It was like a glass noodle, rice noodle, pasta dish. Really good, and a salad and homemade bread. And they had some homemade chocolate chip cookies as well. Yeah, it's all very nice, all very good. So no complaints about this place. Making a bunch of noise there, aren't they? And evidently out that way, in the morning you get sunrise that you can see down in the valley there. So hopefully be able to see that tomorrow. It's supposed to get more rain. Yeah, more rain tomorrow, so I might be heading to Parisburg in the rain. I've got my stuff. They've got it's the laundry room, bathhouse, toilets back up around that way. I've got my stuff hanging up inside just to try and dry out. And did I mention they have a resupply here too? And actually, the resupply is pretty decent. They've got dehydrated meals, they've got fuel canisters, batteries, Body Glide, in addition to like Pop Tarts and stuff like that. And it's pretty reasonable. So like a 2-pack of Pop Tarts is like 45 cents. So they're not trying to rip you off here when it comes to stuff like that. Not like other places that I've seen. So even if you just need to whip in here to like do a resupply or something to make the Parisburg, this could be definitely worth checking out. They've got coffee up on the porch there at like 6:30 in the morning. Homie's going to be all over that. I'm also going to grab breakfast here too, because I haven't had a good breakfast in God knows how long. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.